Hello, welcome. Today's tutorial is how to relax a little girl's hair. This is the relaxer we used and it comes in sachet sizes, and we used one of the sachets, just one. And also we used the shampoo that comes with it, but a different conditioner. I start by sectioning the hair into three equal sections, two in the front and one at the back. If it is an adult hair, I would section two in front, two in back, just so that you can have small enough sections to work with. Then I proceed to apply relaxer to the new growth, but around the perimeter of the three sections, starting from two at the front and then to the back. If your client's hair is thicker at the back, you start from the back. So I apply the relaxer around the perimeters, and when I am done, I am going to press the relaxer into the hair, repeating this on each of the sections. This is going to help soften the hair a little bit when I am ready to section off the hair in smaller sizes, so that I would be able to apply relaxer inside to get to all the roots, all the new growth. So this relaxer softens it a little bit, like the first step I did softens the hair for this second step. So before I get to the second and the last portion, the relaxer would have started processing a little bit to make those sections softer, because especially when you have a lot of new growth, the hair will be kind of strong to work with, because that is going to be natural hair and it will not be moisturized with water or any mist, so the hair is going to be strong depending on the type of hair of your client. But if it's a type 4 hair, sectioning the hair into smaller parts without having water on it, it's going to be hard, a little bit painful. So not a little bit, it's going to be painful. So that's why I did the first step of applying relaxer and pressing it in just a little bit softer. So I continue applying relaxer to smaller sections to make sure that the relaxer gets to all the new growth. And then when I am done, I would press, trying to smoothen the relaxer on the scalp, trying to make the hair lie down flat so that it is going to relax and process enough. Sometimes I have heard people, and I know you're not supposed to comb a hair when you're relaxing it, but if that hair doesn't lie down flat, it is going to affect how it is going to be relaxed. Once I am done pressing it down after applying it in sections, I then proceed to apply the relaxer properly on the edges. The first time when I went around the perimeter of the head, I skipped the hairline where you have just little hair, because that side always begins to hurt first, because those section, usually when you bathe or just, it's usually not as dirty and more tender, more sensitive than the other part of the head. So that is why I left it out for later. But now I noticed that the relaxer hasn't gotten to the inner sections of the hair very well, because that hair is not lying flat enough and you need it to lie flat enough. That is why I got my comb and proceeded to comb it out just a little. I am not going into the hair in sections and combing. Do not comb the whole hair, like from the base to, from the scalp to the tip, or I don't even bother combing the hair in smaller sections. Just comb a little bit so that I will be able to press the hair to lie down flat on the scalp and get the relaxer to every strand. So once I am done with hair, I will proceed to the second section and repeat the step. As you can see now, the hair is lying down flatter and the hair is still processing at this point, so it is still kind of strong. If you wash off your relaxer like this, you're going to get like the hair will not be processed enough. Smoothing the hair to be flat on the scalp is part of the process that really helps your hair to get relaxed. If that is what you want. If you only just want to soften the hair, then you can absolutely skip this part. So when I also did that at the back, when I was done, I noticed that the middle part of the hair wasn't lying down flat. It depends on the thickness of your hair or that of your client. So I proceeded to shear each of those three sections in twos. So for the first section, I made a line right down the middle of that section and used my comb to smoothen the middle. This is the secret why when you are done, sometimes you will notice that the middle part of each of those your sections is not as retouched or as relaxed as the rest of your hair. So that is just why I needed to make sure that all the sections were lying down flat, and that was what I had to do. If this is not, this is what works for me, and that is what I do, and my clients have healthy, relaxed, good hair. So once we are done, we didn't wait for the usual processing time. We just washed it off. Our hair is soft enough, so we used the shampoo that came with the relaxer kit, but this one didn't come with a conditioner, so I used a VO5 conditioner. I couldn't film when I washed her hair, so I just added a little footage there for you to have an idea of what I am saying or what I mean. So when we were done, I washed the hair. Once the lather from the hair is still pink, that is why you need to use a neutralizing shampoo. Sorry, you need to use a neutralizing shampoo when washing your hair after relaxer application, because that is going to help you know when the relaxer is completely out of the hair, because it reacts to the presence of relaxer, making your lather to be pink. So you keep washing until that lather is no longer pink, then you know that the relaxer is gone, and then you wash one more time. Like, just keep washing, rinse, wash, rinse, wash, rinse, ensuring that, especially the strands of the hair, people tend to focus on the scalp and forget that the relaxer gets to the root, like to the end, to the tips of the hair. It doesn't wait for when, like, as you're washing the hair, the relaxer runs down to the tip of the hair where you did not apply the relaxer. So you need to wash and wash your strands also to make sure that you get out the whole relaxer from your hair, or it will make it break. So when we were done, we just blow dry her hair without, like, using medium. I blow dry her hair using medium heat, and before it was completely dried, I stopped and applied my leave-in conditioner. We do not have the need for bone straight, like blow dried hair, so I didn't just disturb her hair with going through all that heat process. So we just stopped when the hair wasn't dripping and applied the leave-in conditioner, and that was it. Then we proceeded to do what next we had in mind, which is in this video. Please do well to check it out, how to make this flower lemonade hairstyle for little girls. Thank you.